Yes, good morning, children. How are you? I hope all are fine. Uh, Previously, we have seen what was Quit India movement and what was the result of Quit India movement. In what way Quit India movement actually inspired the Indians and the movement how it led to the independence. So, in this topic, towards independence, how all Indians went towards independence. See, we are actually completely in the conclusion of our national movement. That means we are very near to 1947. That means we are very near to our freedom. So, what actually happened before 1947 and after Quit India movement? See, the World War II took place between 1939 and 1945. So what is the duration of World War II? 1939 to 1945. So at the end of World War II, that means after 1945, what actually the British people wanted to have some negotiations. Negotiations means what? Negotiation. They wanted to have some negotiation. Negotiations means what? Nothing but discussions. So after World War II, the British people actually decided to have some negotiations. That means discussions. In what way the freedom should be given to India after World War II. So for such discussions, all of the important national leaders were called. At the same time, in order to have some such negotiations, such discussions, they appointed one mission. What is that mission called? That is cabinet mission. Cabinet mission. So what is mission here? Mission means, don't think that a machinery. Mission means a group of people who are assigned a particular work. What is mission? A group of people who are assigned, who are given a task, an important work, that is called mission. Remember this. So in order to have some discussions with Indians, the British government set up which mission? Cabinet mission. So who is the head of this cabinet mission? The head of the cabinet mission is Pethick Lawrence. Pethick Lawrence. Remember this. That is Pethick Lawrence. Okay. So the cabinet mission was headed by Pethick Lawrence. Not only Pethick Lawrence, two more members are also there in the cabinet mission. So cabinet mission consists 3 members. Who is the head of cabinet mission? Pethick Lawrence. What is the important aim of this cabinet mission? Cabinet mission advised to set up constituent assembly. When it was cabinet mission was set up? Cabinet mission was set up in 1946. Remember, the even cabinet mission advised all the Indians to set up what? Constituent assembly. So constituent assembly for what purpose? In order to frame our own constitution. In order to frame our own constitution. Don't think that we have framed our constitution after independence. No. Before 1947 itself, we had we started the task of preparing constitution. So the task was given to whom? Constituent Assembly. Who advised to set up Constituent Assembly? Cabinet Mission advised to set up Constituent Assembly. What is the important work of Constituent Assembly? To prepare our constitution. That means before giving independence itself, British people decided to give a idea that soon they are going to give freedom to India and independence to India. Okay, so that was the proposal made by the cabinet mission. Now what happened? Even the first important work, what was the cabinet mission done means they decided to set up Constituent Assembly. The second important, even they advised to set up one interim government. Interim government means what? One temporary government, one provisional government. What is that? One provisional government. That means the government which was not complete, a permanent, which is a provisional government. So for the first important recommendation made by cabinet mission was to set up Constituent Assembly, and second important was it wanted to establish one interim government. So both proposals actually were rejected. By whom? By Muslim League. Muslim League. So what was Muslim League here? Muslim League, which was formed in 1906. Okay, Muslim League 1906, and since 1930s, remember, since 1930s, the Muslim League was actually asking a separate nation for the Muslims. What Muslim League wanted? Muslim League wanted to set up a separate nation for Muslims. Even after 1940 also, so after 1940, it actually made serious efforts to make a separate nation for the Muslims. In that way, Muslim League was actually there another side which had the demand of separate nation for Muslims. So the Muslim League did not accept the proposal of the establishment of interim government, and they wanted a separate nation. So after after giving separate nation from India, they can do interim government. In that way, whenever Muslim League did not accept for establishing this interim government, the efforts which were made by the cabinet mission completely failed. That's what you have to understand. So in that situation, what happened? That is the first important. Even another important date, the importance of date you have to know. Even the Muslim League announced a direct action day on 1946 August 16. 1946 August 16, direct action day. So what is the importance of 1946 August 16? The Muslim League announced a direct action day. That means what? They decided to launch a mass agitation, a massive struggle against the British, particularly from August 16, 1946. So they particularly Muslim League wanted to separate, and they wanted to divide the entire India into two nations. Particularly they put serious efforts from 16 August 1946 onwards. That is the importance of 16 August 1946. Okay, and after that, what happened? So whenever the Muslim League announced a direct action day, that is 16 August 1946, the communal riots took place throughout the country. What happened? Communal riots took place. So what is the meaning of riot? Riot means, remember, what is the meaning of riot means? Riot means a violent disturbance, a violent disturbance made by a crowd, made by a crowd. So what is right? A violent disturbance made by a crowd actually. So here a particular, if a particular religious people make such disturbance, that is called communal riots. So throughout the country, the Muslims and Hindus, they actually communal riots took place. So many Muslims died, even Hindus also died after 1946 August 16. So after 1946 August 16, what happened? The British government actually sent, that is March 1947. March 1947, one viceroy was appointed, that is Mountbatten. Okay, March 1947, Mountbatten was appointed as the Viceroy of India. So by the year March 1947, such communal riots spread throughout the country. At that time, Mountbatten came as Viceroy of India. So he was the head of the entire administration, British administration in India. So Mountbatten announced that the British government was ready to transfer the power to Indians by June 1948. Remember this date. So what was the plan of British? They were going to transfer the power to Indians by June 1948. That means the independence may come for Indians June 1948. But very soon, what the British government actually assessed, expected. So it was not postponed. It was not possible to postpone giving independence to India. Why? Because throughout the country, the riots were taking place against the British, and Hindus and Muslims also. Communal riots were taking place. So that's why the British government decided to give independence after accepting the demand made by the Muslim League. So Muslim League, who is the head of Muslim League? That is Muslim League. Leader of Muslim League was Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Who was Muhammad Ali Jinnah? The head of Muslim League. So he only made a demand for separate nation for the Muslims. So whenever the British government announced a plan, what was the plan called? That is Mountbatten Plan. What is that? Mountbatten Plan. What was Mountbatten Plan? So according to Mountbatten Plan, the India would be divided into two important nations. That is, one is India and another one is Pakistan. So that is what Mountbatten Plan. So according to Mountbatten Plan, the entire India was separated into two nations. That is India and Pakistan. So Pakistan got independence on August 14, 1947. And India got independence on August 15, 1947. So why it was necessary for the British to separate our country into two nations? Because of the pressure of Muslim League. Okay, so Mountbatten announced the partition of India into two nations. So Pakistan got independence on August 14, 1947. And India got independence on August 15, 1947. Then who became the heads of both nations means, that is Jawaharlal Nehru became the premier Prime Minister of India, particularly in case of India. And that is what Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the head of Pakistan, particularly Viceroy. Okay, he took over as the Governor General of Pakistan. Who became the Governor General? Governor General of Pakistan. Who? That is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So in this way, the partition of India took place. So India became an independent nation by 1947 August 15. Thank you.